Match 3 of our draft, our first draft with Modern Horizons. This is our opening hand. We are on the play, and that looks pretty good to me. So let's run with this. So we're going to play Changeling Outcast into probably Enduring Slither over Dregscape Slither. Yeah, last could be quite relevant with this Changeling Outcast. Plays Mountain. I was worried that I'm about to get bolted when Fun plays Mountain. I think that's too much modern playing, probably. Goblin Champion is fine. Tax for 1. So, like I say, Enduring Slither is probably the better card here. Dregscape Slither doesn't really do anything until later in the game. But yeah, we're curving out nicely here, and then we've got Return from Extinction, which is going to be able to bring back some bits and pieces for us. Firebolt is nice for our opponent. I did forget that that's in the set. That's a very good card. It kills off the Enduring Slither. So now we're glad we've got the Dregscape Slither back, so we can actually get that back in time. Although it's a reasonable chance we're going to be using Return from Extinction over just Dregscaping it back. This Changeling seems pretty good here. It has a Dragon Heart, so second of the creature it becomes a 4/4 dragon, which is fine on this current board. First Sphere Gargantuan is okay. Dregscape Slither here. And dredge up the Enduring Slither and get an attack in. I don't think that's really worth our while. So with Return to Extinction in hand, I think we were better off waiting for something to die and hopefully buying back a Venomous Changeling and an Enduring Slither. Should be pretty nice. Rox Veteran. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be kind of annoying. We get Soul Herder here. We don't really have any good value for it just yet, but it's still pretty nice. And it adds another threat to the board. So we'll attack in again, and it doesn't really matter what we choose here. There's no real value. We should just choose always yes to Soul Herder. I don't think there's ever going to be a time that we don't want to be using its ability. I think the Rox Veteran is going to be a nuisance. Pyrophobia, yeah, that's annoying. So we can actually buy that back with Return to Extinction rather than the Enduring Slither potentially. Yeah, this is pretty good. Interesting he's choosing the Slither. Oh right, yeah, the Venomous Changeling can't block. Oh, because it's a coward, that's what the Pyrophobia does. Yep, okay. That makes sense. So, not capable of blocking that. A regular Cohort is a good card to draw off the top here. So, I mean, Pyrophobia aside, I guess, we should be able to put together a block for next turn. So I'm going to be attacking with that. Do we want to attack with the Dregscape as well? Yeah, I think getting 2 damage here is good. There's a 13. And Return to Extinction, the irregular Cohort is going to be pretty nice. We can actually get that back and Soul Herder rather than the Enduring Slither. So if we can trade off this irregular cohort, I'll be pretty happy. Okay, and sacking the veteran to get in for 5 in the air, which is fairly scary, to be honest. So they can flashback Fireball, I guess. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I suppose we are at risk here. Just dying. So that attack won't. So we can't play the Gargantuan just yet, although losing life here is not going to be a good position for us. We don't really have any way to deal with that flyer. And our opponent is at 13. So I think we're just dead here. I can't see a way out of this situation. His opponent sacks, he activates Morbid, he shoots us, we die. We take 5. Nothing in here that's going to allow us. Sulfur doesn't fly, none of these creatures fly. So yeah, looks like we're on to game 2, unfortunately. A speedy loss. I'm going to bring in Answered Prayers. I feel like we would have won that game if our life had lasted a little bit longer. So yeah, maybe bring that in. What else do we want? We can kill that 1/1 guy. His opponent has some 1/1s, so maybe we bring in a Muzara's Charm as removal for those. Maybe forget the Gargantuan. I'm not sure if that should be in the deck full stop, to be honest. It's not come in useful so far. Putrid Goblin might be okay as well. Just as repeatable blocker. Let's cut Lancer Slither. Is Vesperlark good here? Maybe. You go into 2/2, yeah. It certainly does help to have flyers, which was kind of our downfall in the last game. I don't want to get rid of too many of my things. Actually, always nice with Soul Herder, but Putrid Imp, that's nice. What else do I want to cut? Return from Extinction didn't hold up too great there, although it could have been a really good value play long term. Also works nicely with Answered Prayers, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what to cut though. A Changeling, maybe? Changeling seems good though. Let me just pitch the Outcast and hope we win the long game. Sure, let's go with that. Maybe the Imposter was a better card to get rid of, given it's got 1 toughness. Yeah, we'll play first. I'll keep this. With the planes. Has anybody got anything? No. Good to hear. I'm going to need some lands soon. Otherwise we might struggle a little bit. I suppose that was the problem with our opening hand. Firebolt takes out Enduring Slither. Okay. Drag 6 Silver's not a bad draw. But we would like lands. Lance the Slither is nice for them. Our current board. Tantalite is not a land, but will give us some mana eventually. But yeah, we are struggling a little bit here. Umezawa's Charm can allow us to trade, well, kill the Lance the Slither, I guess. But I think we just take 2 here. Regular Cohort. The opponent's kind of doing what we want to be doing, which is a little bit frustrating. There's not a land coming. I'm going to take a lot of damage here. I guess now's the time to kill off this Lancing Slither, I suppose, if ever there was one. So we can have a pump our guy, or give theirs -1/-1, but let's pump our guy. You can then Firebolt and kill it. I think that's the case either way. Yeah, we're in a pretty rough spot here, but yeah, not drawing our 3rd land was always going to be rough, and our opponent has got a pretty good hand. Yeah. We're taking 8 next turn, and we just don't have anything that we can actually viably cast. Yep, I think that's game, unfortunately. So yeah, not the most successful of runs, unfortunately. I think our deck was fairly decent, but we kind of ran into a few issues that made things a little bit difficult. And yeah, I think we've learned quite a bit about the format and some of the cards in it, just through running through and playing. So good experience, but unfortunately not a big win for us, sadly. But yeah, hope it was good fun. And I enjoyed it, and I'll look forward to making some more draft videos on this. Which yeah, if you give me some feedback, I'll try and take that into account as well.